Hey, it's your boy YouTube, Domination, back in the basics. I'm back, and how we doing in Texas, baby? And this is welcome, the whole world, the 2 years to overseas. You know what it is. And this is back in the basics. That's how we do in Texas, baby. I know y'all miss me. I know y'all do. So much love, ladies. You know what's up. You know what it is. And fellas, get your mind up, get your everything up and together. Take care of your family. Do what you gotta do. You know, if you ain't working, you ain't grinding, you ain't shining. Running for your boy. You know that's true. Now, if before we want to get in this topic, man, I know y'all miss me. I know y'all do. I know. I got to get right back at y'all. Y'all know how that goes, man. Before we get in this topic, man, I want to talk about this whole. We talk about issues of struggle, but this topic right here, man, I want to talk about color complex. You could call it AKA color struck. Now, I'm done with the women, but this is for the fellas right here. My fellas, just where my fellas at doing their thing. Yo, I really want to talk about this because this is a real big issue right here that I had to bring this up. Is a real heavy topic right here. Real heavy topic. Why is it every time there's this preference that every man that every woman that us fellas like, we always say who the most pretty in other races. First of all, I look at women as women. I don't care if it's black or white or Latino, whatever it is. I see people. People don't see people. I see people. They only see colored presidents. I don't know from what y'all heard, man. There's some stuff going around about Lil Wayne said something about the dark chicks. I don't know, man. Something about they look better in red or something. It was one of the lyrics, one of the songs that he did. I don't know. I can't judge the man, but I love the music as an artist. I love his work and doing all that. But as a person, I don't know. It's kind of messed up when he says some things like that. But you can't judge the way things are and how they do it. And that's just, it started from the home. That's just how they were raised like that. I mean, a lot of times people should keep their opinions to themselves, or a lot of times that's their opinion. That's what they feel. That's how they feel. But I look at it like this, man. There's some beautiful dark girls running around here. I mean, are they in a bad shape of rap? Yeah, they are. Because when you gotta understand about dark chicks, they look at dark chicks like this. Like they always angry, they always mad and upset. But you can't say every dark chick's like that. That's like saying red bones, you know, they always red and when they get mad all the time. That's the whole thing. And then you can't say just white girls, you know, all white girls do, you know, is always look like this whole bimbo, I mean, portrayed is just all there's always happy, no that type. I mean, the whole not any women. Women is women. But us, I wanna, but none of that. But us as men, why do we do that? You know, every time we in this stuff, this cucks come trying, even all the women sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. You don't get this much as women, but as men, yes. A lot of times, this is whole thing. Even white guys have this impression they know fat girls. I ain't never seen much white boys dating fat girls. Now that's probably where I'm at. Maybe I'm wrong, but other than that, everybody got different purpose. Even women got different purpose of how they like the men. About they'll judge him the way he drive his cars, the way he wear his clothes, what kind of place that he live, and it shouldn't be mad about that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of the society. That's we live in the day society we in that. They look at it like you have to be way more successful to be happy. Not necessarily. I don't agree with that because every man, every woman, I say this again, every man, every woman deserve to be happy. But we need to get off this color complex, man, this color struck, because instead of hating on women, because I know there's some bad ones out there. I'm not going to front, man. There's some circus sluts running around here. I'm not going to sit there and just, if that's the case, don't even pay them no mind, man. Just ignore them. Just like women, they just need to ignore men. That's what I feel like. You know, there's some plenty of real men to play around unless they need a lot of that support. But like I said, man, we need to get off this color complex. Us as men, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta look at it except as women. Women, you can't blame all women for why they do what they do. They women. What can you expect? And just like women can't blame every man how they do. We're men. That's how it is. That's our DNA. That's how we roll like that. Just like women, that's their DNA. Not only did the men get off this color process, women need to get off this color complex. And this goes out to any woman, especially white women, black women, any woman of race. Stop worrying about other race of women and be qualified yourself. Stop worrying about that. Stop trying to wear some hairdo, trying to match. And this is sad. That's when the low self-esteem. No wonder these guys using these women, especially the fake men, because as long as they're using them, they're gonna fill their heads up. They need to be aware of that, because there's different types of men that women need to be aware of. There's real men out there and there's fake men. Women need to get along with the real men and start supporting them. They support them. It's just the fake, man. That's the where the dumb chicks at. They fit right along with that. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Because when I heard Lil Wayne say some things like that, I'm thinking, why you would say things like that? But then my mind is saying, well, that's just how people is. People have different preferences of what they like and what they see. They can't. You got to respect it, just like women do. I mean, I just wish women need to stop being judgmental about how much of a man made and what kind of car he drive and, how many girls that he had. A man is a man. If you recognize that, if women will start to need to get a real man, if they start supporting them, start supporting real men out there. But see, that's what they want. They want the fake man, but life goes on, like you said. And same thing as men want the fake women. I mean, there's not enough real going around, man. The problem is a lot of people are not trying to be real anymore. It's all about following. It's being fake. Everything is right now is just fake. It's ridiculous. But as of me, I'm a man. I don't believe in labels. I don't believe in tags and all that stuff. I see myself as a man. That's what I see. I kick ass and I take names. Yes, I do. I'm that type of man like that. I kick ass and take names. I don't care how thuggish, how gangster you might really is. I ain't fear nobody but God, man. And when I squeeze the hell of life out of you, you would think I'm taking your own life. I ain't scared of nobody, man. And that's on the real. And I ain't lying. I'm serious. I ain't lying. But exactly, man, we need to stop worrying about color complex, man. Us as men, we're the most. Now, women complex when they worried about, how much skin how much money he make and all the other stuff. That's the women. That's what they do. And what kind of shoes he wearing and where they work, where they live. They got to look at it. It doesn't matter all that if he had those things or not. As long as he's a man, he doing what he do. And stick right with him. He'll stick right with you. Women would, maybe, just maybe if women will leave these crab buckets as Negroes alone, they'll have men. They'll have the real one. And they wonder why real men ain't got time for them. They don't want to deal with that. I'm a real man. I'm a real challenging person. And to me, for a woman, it's hard for a woman to get me, for real. She had to really have some game out of her to get to me. Because I'm not that easy to, and I ain't hard to find, I ain't hard to look. Because I know I'm there. I know I play the game, I play right along with it. But it's sad, man. You can take from the good or the bad. And it doesn't make any sense. And also, it doesn't matter how much player. I love dark girls, I love red bone, white girls, Asian girl, whole nine. It's women is women. But men do need to stop getting on this color public. But you got men out there think like that. Men, I ain't gonna lie, they could be judgmental too, because men would judge on a woman. She gotta have ass and tits and booty. She gotta have a cute face and all this, all that. She got her own house, her own car, and all that. But we're not seeing the personality. That's what people don't see. They rather see the reaction looks. There's nothing wrong with different attractions. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a beautiful thing. But personality is way more better than looks. I tell you that much. If you don't believe me, If you don't believe me, try it for yourself and you know. But at the same time, man, you know, there's so much stuff, man, that and people must learn. They're gonna learn the hard way. If they can't learn the easy way, they're gonna learn the hard way. You know how that is. But at the same time, man, we need to stop trying to thinking who's better. Because first of all, women is women. Nobody ain't better. Just like men ain't better. For women, man is a man. If he's a man, he gonna stand it playing his own 2 feet and keep the ball rolling, as a woman does. And we just need a lot of. There's no lot of supports out there in the whole world. I mean, so much hate is ridiculous, man. It's like, you know, that's why nobody ain't trying to be real anymore. Now it's everything. You got to be so fake. You got to fake it till you make it. That type of mentality, that type of bullshit, that type of stuff, man, that you got to see all the time. Excuse my language, but I got to keep it. I got to keep it 100 on here. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying, man. I mean, but all my fellas out there, man, you know, if you like women like me, you like women, doesn't matter. But other than that, other men out there, stop worrying about these color complex, man, and look at and women. We need to know how to talk to women, treat women. And I hate to say it, men got a bad rep on this too, because I ain't gonna front, because we be saying, like, you know, fuck you, bitch, I don't want to talk to you and all this and all that. If a woman does not talk to you, man, then keep on moving, keep on clicking, man. I mean, why deal with that little whole nonsense, that little pinch? And also, the women, if a man ain't just into you, you just gotta let it be. It's not into you, all right? We need to start looking at the color and start really looking at the people and what we feel and what we see every day, and maybe one day we might get by. Other than that, it ain't gonna never get any better than it was before. All right. And it's your boy Domination, Chuck of the Deuce. That's how we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time. All right. Peace.